we're going to jump to our second game. We have 102, which is, there's a couple 102 teams floating around. Of course, this is not the one with Kula and Pavel, which most might be interested in, but this is good as well. We have Fortune and we have Damage. I actually don't know Damage, but I do know Fortune is pretty damn good. And this team should be a favorite for the top 4 as well, if not close. And the other team we have is Team IMG or Image. I'm not sure which way to go with that. And we have Hugh. Oh my god, his name. What do we do, Memento? What do we do?
The laughing guy. I don't know.
The laughing guy? We can say Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh. But we're going in game. It's Hugh and Federal for IMG. And we're on Winter's Edge! Yes! I should accompany that with a ho-ho-ho, but I'm not quite feeling it just yet. Need to feel that Christmas spirit as he picks up the Mega. Hugh is looking in good shape, but he's without any weapons, and it seems like he almost doesn't know where to pick weapons up. So there should be a rocket launcher around here, but no, it's been taken. What can he do? For Hugh. He can't do anything. Fortune's going to grab the frag, and looks like it's a pretty good start for 102 so far.
Yes, and actually I'm a bit surprised, like, Image doesn't really seem to know where to go. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first time they play this map. Or
yeah, we should call him ho-ho-ho. Ho. Picks up the whatever. And we have Fortune now. They're actually set up pretty well around Quad, and Quad is like very late at the moment. Very late. Oh my god, what is he doing?
he wanted the weapon.
He's just brutalizing his own teammates. Bastard. Fortune though, he's gonna get 2 frags. He just kills everyone. So many people lying on the ground. Oh dear, Fortune needs to calm down a little bit. That was a bit vicious over there. It's Christmas. Come on, Fortune. It's Christmas. He's not in a very giving mood at the moment, unless you count giving death as something. But you're kind of taking away life. I don't understand. Memento, nothing makes sense.
No, I guess, I mean, they're just doing well, and he's even now taking the time to go for Raven.
Bit of a swing.
Yeah, I mean, let's just see whether Image can do something.
He doesn't even have any scuba diving gear, and he looks like he's very comfortable with that. And Fortune, that rail is going to be really useful here. Look at that. Hits a 1 and misses the second one. Oh, there's the third one to connect to those. So it's pretty nice. It's just, no one can really respond to him at this range. So that railgun's going to be really a very useful commodity. And very nice direct there. So smoke me a kip, I'll be back for breakfast. That's what they all say. Fortune is having a whale of a time here. The railgun is so good on this map. Oh no, this is bad! And he drops the rail!
Yeah, very weird choice.
Indeed it is. Damage is just chilling by where the red armor should be. But wait, it's not there. So he's going to continue just waiting. And he's looking around, he's keeping his LG out to make sure everyone knows he's there.
So Mega is in a few seconds, and it seems like Image is gonna take it. So this is probably the first big item that they... Oh, well, I mean, Federal is now very well stacked. It's really a question. 2 seconds to... What?
Here we go. Ho! What a quad damage. He's gonna pick that one up and...
Yeah, and this is actually very unfortunate. It looks like Federal didn't time quad.
They don't care
because he had the stack and he was in position. He could, and instead he took the elevator.
Indeed, he did. Damage is just circling around the map right now. There's a lift. I used the lift though. And, ooh, a red armor. Picks that one up too. Doesn't really kill anyone with this quad though, but he was glowing very nicely. And there is Federal. Piling into damage with that LG, and he does even get the kill onto him, which was kind of ridiculous considering how very stacked he was. And now it's going to be Hugh who waits for the red armor. And damage is going to be there. Good direct on the return. The damage gets the kill, and he may just be rewarded with the red armor. Boom. Uh-oh. No, he's good. He's fine. He's got this. He's fine. There's the 50. He's good. He's fine. Nice. I mean, okay, okay, his teammate's gonna help his death there, but very stressful situation there. That red armor it was always a very, very tough situation because your positioning is so terrible. And at least you got a lot of damage out of it. Fortune now, looks like he's... Oh, the beautiful plasma coming in there as well. And he's really racking up the frags. And that room is such a key room to hold as well. And he's got the railgun. He needs some slugs. But this entire position, if you get the right weapons for it, then this is how you make a huge, huge fragging spree. So we can see Fortune starting to do that as well. And he's going to go for the dive. And find himself another rail. And the ammunition. I think that's the only rail ammo box. I may be mistaken. And we've hit the 5-minute mark now, Memento. And
it's very hard to find something to say, I have to say. It's like, I have the feeling Image doesn't really know how to go around the map, and also Fear and Damage are just you know, stacking frag after frag. And the worst part about this is that I feel like the next 15 minutes is gonna be similar. Well, actually no, because we have the mercy limit. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit it very soon.
And the interesting thing though is that actually, you know, it's good to have a mercy limit when it's Christmas. We don't want to cause people ridiculous amounts of pain for prolonged periods of time, which is what Quake is about, really. It's about suffering for very long periods of time. But other than that, I don't know whether or not they set it on the server. Sometimes when the servers get created, if it's by the players, they forget these things. So we'll have to see what happens. But it does look very grim indeed for Image. IMG, I mean, they're just getting run over completely by Damage and Fortune. Two very good players, of course, in Team Deathmatch, though. I mean, you can't take that away from them. But they're running the key areas of the map. You can see that they really understand what weapons to get, how to use the weapons effectively, and which positions to kind of hold. And that's what they're kind of doing. And it's the bread and butter play on the edge being exploited very well against a team that perhaps not so comfortable with it. And there's the beautiful Christmas tree in the middle of the map. And every 2 minutes, a lovely present can be found under it. And Damage is going to get caught out at the rocket launcher there. And he does go down. And so IMG is starting to make a couple frags back on this one. And caught in 15 seconds. So if they can grab this and maybe get a red, get out of there, get into the red. That's like kind of a nice thing about the red positioning. Even though it generally is quite bad. During the period of quad, you can take the quad and then you can swoop in there, pick it up. That's really nice that it's accessible for the quad. But then Damage will get it too.
Yeah. And actually he has the choice now. He could go for LG, he could go for red. It's a bit too bad. He had a lot of time. He could have actually taken the red, but I'm not sure it's gonna make too much of a difference, especially now that he killed also the other stacked opponent.
Yep. And it's going to find Hugh right there, but Hugh... Oh, he's going for the pummel. Oh no, he even wins the pummel fight against the quad. Oops. That shouldn't happen. And there's Damage. Hugh fancies his chances once again, but Damage is going to send him to the place of no return. Although you can spawn in this game, so it's fine. And Damage is looking very stacked. He's just without weapons. That's kind of the priority at the moment. He needs to get weapons really quickly, then get back into the position of securing this room. But look at that, Federal's in there as well. He's going to get taken down. And 1 or 2 are just really just dominating the Mega Room. And that's such a huge deal on this map. Once you have the Mega Room safe, you can just rail so effectively. I mean, we've seen this in Quake 2. Just watch Puri play this map, and you'll see what I mean. Oh, it's a shame. I'm not sure if Puri's actually in the tournament today, but it would be so awesome to see him play the Edge in Quake Live.
You think he would be as good?
I mean, at least he would have he would understand all the very strong principles of this map, because I think in Quake 2 it's a little bit more exaggerated than it is here. Like the rail is a bit better, the chain gun is kind of ridiculous as well. But I think Puri, you know, he's so good anyway that he'd show us how it's done on Edge, basically. He's the man to show us how it's done on Edge. You're having a bit of a hard time there against Fortune with that close-range plasma gun situation. And we're approaching 10 minutes now, and Damage is going to get another quad. It feels like, well, 1 or 2 don't really care so much about these quads. And Damage is going to get another opportunity here, but a direct received can't go out there. damage left with only one more route to take. And here he goes. He's going to find Hugh right there. And Federal.
Excellent.
Yep.
So good stuff there. Damage doing so much here for 1 or 2 with these quads. What was that rail? Crazy. So 40 to 13. And it's a very nice looking map, I've got to say, with the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, and they made sure they show up even if you play with Picnic. So it's sort of like Christmas for everybody.
For every Quaker, Christmas can be had. Damage kind of forces onto the quad. Oh, Hugh! No, he doesn't get the red armor. Damage throwing him away there and picking it up for himself. So 10 minutes to go in this one. And see if they can get themselves on the quad. Federal going to put the damage into damage right there. As Fortune comes in, he wants to avenge his fallen comrade, and that's exactly what he'll do as he takes them both out and picks up 2 lightning guns for his trouble. Although there is still one on the floor. So red armor was just taken. Mega's up. And 1 or 2 aren't so present at the Mega Room, and it was actually taken by IMG, so this could be an opportunity here for us to defend this. But I think the weapon advantage is well and truly there for 1 or 2. Look at Fortune. Okay, that was perfect tactical play there, understanding the use, the strength of his weapon, and the strength of his opponents. He's not going to move in a way that is strong, going to stay on top of the stairs and just jump up and down. Great move there from Fortune. So good. Beautiful understanding of the game coming in from Fortune. And 9 minutes remaining, and it's getting worse and worse, I'm afraid, for IMG. Damage takes another quad. There's no one there, Memento, no one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what you can do, I mean, it's just too difficult for them. I think it's a combination of like not knowing the map well, just having the opponents that are both better in the skills and in TDM, and Quake is not really forgiving as a game. Like if there is a slight advantage, it shows up in a very nasty way.
It does. So, Memento, how do you say Merry Christmas in Italian?
Buon Natale.
Buon Natale?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Pretty good.
All right. What other languages do you know?
French.
French. Okay, how do you say it in French? Oh, I actually know. I know these. I should know both of these actually. God damn it.
Yeah. No. Don't make me speak French.
No. All right. Okay. No French for you. I'll do it. I'll bring it on a surprise at an event. I'll interview you and make you speak French in the future, and keep you living in fear until then. But damage right there. Looks like he will finally get pushed out of position on the mega health area. So there is hope for IMG. They are actually bringing a few frags back now. And this again is key area. They've finally taken control of it. And once again, it does seem like weapons are constantly an issue for them. He's forced to using this plasma gun in not the most ideal of positions, and he has to go deep into this rocket launcher area to try to get the frag, but he can't even pick it up, and now he finally goes down. So they keep getting positions, but they don't have the weapons. Then they overextend as well. So these are like big issues here for IMG in this match. And 52 frags to the 20 now, and that's a very scary scoreline. Oh, pummeled in the back. Sneaky Hugh. But damage, is going to spawn and pick up that red regardless. So, who are you most looking forward to seeing play? Is it Kula?
Yeah. I mean, if you could probably anticipate the finals as, the Wins team versus Cooler's team. Yeah, I mean, that match is definitely the hot one.
Yeah, that should be quite cool. I'm very interested to see how Pavel's going to do, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pavel will do good. I mean, I always see him like sort of a solid player. Maybe in duel he has some up and downs, but I think in TDM, well, now this is 2v2, so it's sort of different. But still, I would see him like a player that doesn't necessarily choke or like get nervous or anything like that. So it's mostly.
I think that's very fair. And they're closing in on this mercy limit. It's 40 frags now. It's another 10 frags, and they've hit the mercy limit. And it's 6 minutes remaining in this game, and this could be could be a pretty strong Fortune we're looking at. If he keeps stacking up like this, he's got all the weapons. He just needs the ammunition. And the rail ammunition, of course, in next to the railgun and above the rocket launcher on this map. And Fortune right now going to make his way back to the middle and see what he can find. Finds a teammate and 2 enemies who he will swiftly dispatch with the rocket launcher and head himself back over to that mega health, keeping himself alive throughout these killing endeavors that he has. Oh, the chain gun. Oh my god, chain gun's pretty scary. Would you like to see the chain gun in duel?
I don't know. I don't even have the bind for this chain gun.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, I know why it's in this map, but like I don't really consider it too much when I think of at least what I know of Quake. But I mean, why not? If you could sort of find a good balance.
Quad damage chain gun. He's trying to do it. He's trying to go for it. Running out of ammunition very shortly though. And he's going to switch away from that. Going for it anyway. There's Federal found. Runs out of ammunition. Pulls out the shoddy. Always a good option. Very reliable weapon. Finds himself. Whoa, didn't die. There we go. There we go. Fix that one right up there. 2 frags from the Mercy Limit. And we'll get to see if the Mercy is actually on this server. But he does go down. So they're going to prolong their lives in this match on the Winter's Edge here for our Christmas 2 vs 2 special. And Mr. Memento, what is your what map do you think plays the best in 2 vs 2?
ZDN.
Really?
Yes, I love it.
What is
I don't
so awesome
know if
about
it's very
ZDN?
good. I don't know if it's very good, but I just love to see matches in that map.
Right.
2v2 especially, but also 1-on-1.
But can you quantify your like for it, or do we even have time for that? This could be the Mercy Limit frag. No, no, denied, says Federal. No Mercy Limit for you just yet. 2 more frags for 102 to try to find that. And so yes, quantify. Tell me why you believe Blood Run is the most fun 2-on-2 map. What dynamics does it have? Do you think that are particularly engaging?
Well, I sort of like the quad room for how. Like, I never feel comfortable in there.
There we go. By the way, this should be the Mercy Limit hit, but they didn't set it on the server. So...
Okay, should we tell them? Well, they can have the 4 minutes and just finish up. It's 3 minutes.
They can clean up. Yeah. All right, so here we go. I'm waiting for your Blood Run answer now, because I interrupted you.
Well, as you know, I'm not a 2v2 player. So, but what I sort of like is to see one map that I know sort of well from Duo and seeing it play in a different mode and see it like sort of doing good. I mean, talking to some players, it seems like it's okay. It's not like a bad map. I like the quad area for how it's sort of cramped and dangerous in a way, but you still can hide and like you can use the shot very well. If the other player stomps in with LG and you're like at the quad platform, it's gonna destroy you, but you can spam with plasma. It's sort of, I don't know, it's just some fun fights that you see with that. And then the rest of the geometry of the map, I mean, it's just Blood Run. I just like it. I don't know how well educated I can be about this because it's not really my specialty.
I think that's a very, very fair course of argument for why you think Blood Run's favorite. I mean, it is a classic. It's a classic for a reason. I mean, there's many. I mean, one thing I'd love to see is actually 1-minute quads, because I think that's really exciting. The way that CPM they do it these days is they have 90-second quads, or rather, quads spawning every 90 seconds. And then what they do as well is they have what was I trying to say? 10 minutes. They have 10 minutes as the time limit for the 2-on-2s. So, and I think that's quite cool actually. I mean, 2-on-2 there's usually you can tell what's going to happen in the first 10 minutes or so, like what will be the outcome. And I like the snappy nature of it because 20. That's the 4-on-4 kind of thing. Much more. It's a bit slower technically speaking, depends on the map. So, and I suppose though with CPM they do have the argument, they have the super fast movement that means that 10 minutes is, you can't take much more than that. It gets a bit intense otherwise. But Either way, we go into the 1 minute warning, so 60 seconds left in this match, 1-2, winning convincingly it seems. I very much doubt that IMG are going to find over 50 frags in 50 seconds, so either way, it's going to be Damage who gets the quad again. I think he's got every single quad in this match, so there you go. And yeah. So, what is your favorite thing about Christmas, Memento Mori?
This map.
This map. It's pretty good, and it only comes out during Christmas time. That's very true. So that's a very good point. And with 20 seconds left, this team could actually they could be top 3 this. I'm interested to see how they do. But, either way, we're about to hit the end here as Damage hits his last few rails. There we go. The time limit is hit, 88 to 37. It's going to be Red who wins, who is actually 102's Fortune and also Damage. So I think everything was said there that needed to be said. So we're going to hit up a very fast break. When we come back, we'll have more Quake Live action here live on FACEIT TV for our Christmas 2 vs 2